In the unpredictable world of boxing, where favorites often rule the odds and expectations loom heavy, there's nothing more exhilarating than a true underdog story. These are the moments that shock the world, redefine legacies, and remind us why boxing is called the theater of the unexpected. Let's step back into the ring and relive history's biggest boxing upsets. The fights where the underdog defied the odds and left the world speechless. Before we dive into the story, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and like this video to stay updated with all the latest content. Now, let's jump into it. Coming in at number 10, Manny Pacquiao vs. Jeff Horn, 2017. Manny Pacquiao was a global superstar, a multiple division champion, and one of the most recognizable figures in the sport. Enter Jeff Horn, a relatively unknown Australian schoolteacher turned boxer. On July 2, 2017, in front of a passionate Brisbane crowd, Horn took on the living legend in a fight that many saw as a foregone conclusion. Despite being bloodied and battered, Horn fought with relentless determination, outworking Pacquiao in the later rounds. The judges awarded him a controversial unanimous decision, sparking debates and disbelief across the boxing world. At number 9, Corey Sanders vs. Vladimir Klitschko, 2003. On March 8, 2003, Vladimir Klitschko, the towering heavyweight with knockout power and a bright future, faced South African underdog Corey Sanders. Klitschko was expected to dominate, but Sanders had other plans. With blistering hand speed and unexpected aggression, Sanders landed powerful left hands, flooring Klitschko 4 times in the first 2 rounds. The second round TKO left fans and commentators stunned as Sanders derailed Klitschko's rise in one of the sport's most shocking outcomes. Sliding in at number 8, Frankie Randall vs. Julio Cesar Chavez, 1994. Julio Cesar Chavez, the pride of Mexico, carried an almost mythical 89-0-1 record into the ring against Frankie Randall on January 29, 1994. Randall, considered a skilled but unspectacular fighter, shocked the world with his sharp counterpunching and resilience. The pivotal moment came in the 11th round when Randall scored the first knockdown of Chavez's career. After 12 hard-fought rounds, Randall earned a split decision victory, ending Chavez's storied unbeaten streak and cementing his place in boxing lore. Coming in hot at number 7, Roberto Duran vs. Sugar Ray Leonard, 1980. Sugar Ray Leonard was the golden boy of boxing, a charismatic, undefeated champion with dazzling speed and footwork. Roberto Duran, the gritty Panamanian brawler, was seen as a stylistic mismatch. But on June 20, 1980, Duran lured Leonard into his kind of fight, a brutal, close-range slugfest. Using relentless pressure and masterful infighting, Duran outworked Leonard over 15 rounds, winning a unanimous decision and claiming the welterweight crown. This was not just a victory, it was a masterclass in psychological and physical warfare. At number 6, Hasim Rahman vs. Lennox Lewis, 2001. Lennox Lewis was at the peak of his powers, a dominant champion with technical brilliance and devastating power. Hasim Rahman, a heavy underdog, entered their April 22, 2001 bout in South Africa with little fanfare. But Rahman saw an opportunity when Lewis came in overconfident and underprepared. In the 5th round, Rahman unleashed a thunderous right hand that sent Lewis crashing to the canvas. The upset reverberated around the world, showing that even the best are vulnerable to a single perfect punch. Halfway there at number 5, James Cinderella Man Braddock vs. Max Baer, 1935. The Great Depression was a time of despair, but James Braddock's rise from obscurity gave hope to millions. On June 13, 1935, Braddock faced Max Baer, the reigning heavyweight champion known for his fearsome punching power. Braddock, who had been written off by everyone, put on a performance of heart and grit. Over 15 rounds, he outboxed Baer with precise jabs and relentless determination, earning a unanimous decision. Braddock's victory wasn't just an upset. It was a symbol of resilience during one of history's darkest times. Cracking the top 4, Andy Ruiz Jr. vs. Anthony Joshua, 2019. Anthony Joshua, the undefeated British superstar, entered Madison Square Garden on June 1, 2019, as the unified heavyweight champion. Andy Ruiz Jr., a late replacement, was mocked for his unassuming physique. But looks can be deceiving. Ruiz weathered Joshua's early storm before flooring him 4 times with lightning-fast combinations and precision. The fight was stopped in the 7th round, and Ruiz became the first Mexican heavyweight champion in a seismic upset that shook the boxing world. Landing at number 3, Leon Spinks vs. Muhammad Ali, 1978. Muhammad Ali was a global icon, a 3-time heavyweight champion who had conquered the best of his era. Leon Spinks, a former Olympic gold medalist with only 7 professional fights, was seen as hopelessly outmatched. On February 15, 1978, Spinks shocked the world by outworking the aging Ali over 15 grueling rounds. His split-decision victory remains one of the most improbable upsets in heavyweight history. At number 2, Muhammad Ali vs. Sonny Liston, 1964. Sonny Liston was the most feared man in boxing, a devastating puncher who had crushed his previous opponents with ease. Cassius Clay, a 22-year-old brash underdog, was dismissed as all talk and no substance. But on February 25, 1964, Clay proved the doubters wrong. Using his speed, footwork, and psychological warfare, he frustrated and outclassed Liston, who quit on his stool after the 6th round. That night, the world witnessed the birth of Muhammad Ali, the greatest. And at number 1, James Buster Douglas vs. Mike Tyson, 1990. No upset in boxing, or perhaps in sports, can rival this one. Mike Tyson was the undefeated, undisputed heavyweight champion, a seemingly invincible force who had destroyed all challengers. James Buster Douglas, a 42-1 underdog, was grieving the recent loss of his mother and battling personal struggles. On February 11, 1990, in Tokyo, Douglas fought the fight of his life, using his jab and combinations to dominate Tyson. In the 10th round, Douglas landed a devastating uppercut, followed by a flurry that sent Tyson crashing to the canvas. The world was left in disbelief as the baddest man on the planet suffered his first professional defeat. While our top 10 list highlights some of the most jaw-dropping upsets in boxing history, there are a few more unforgettable moments that deserve recognition. These bonus fights showcase the unpredictable nature of the sport and remind us that in boxing, anything is possible. Here are 2 additional bouts that shook the world and left an indelible mark on the sport's history. Max Schmeling vs. Joe Louis, 1936. Max Schmeling's victory over the undefeated Joe Louis on June 19, 1936, transcended boxing. Schmeling, a 10-1 underdog, exploited Lewis's defensive flaws with a masterful game plan, knocking him out in the 12th round. The fight carried heavy geopolitical implications, as Schmeling was portrayed as a symbol of Nazi Germany. Although Lewis avenged the loss with a first-round knockout in their rematch, Schmeling's victory remains a historic upset. Randolph Turpin vs. Sugar Ray Robinson, 1951. Sugar Ray Robinson, considered by many the greatest fighter of all time, was on a 91-fight unbeaten streak when he faced Randolph Turpin on July 10, 1951. In front of an ecstatic British crowd, Turpin fought with skill and determination, outboxing Robinson over 15 rounds to earn a unanimous decision. The upset shocked the boxing world and added a new chapter to Britain's rich boxing history. These fights remind us that in boxing, anything can happen. The underdog can rise, the favorite can fall, and history can be rewritten in an instant. These are the moments that make boxing not just a sport, but a spectacle of human determination, grit, and unpredictability. If you're a business owner or entrepreneur looking to scale your business with a custom-built website or mobile app, I'd love to collaborate with you. As a software engineer, I specialize in crafting tailored digital solutions that align perfectly with your unique goals and vision. Whether you're looking to enhance your online presence, streamline operations, or bring an innovative idea to life, I've got you covered. My email is in the description. Let's turn your vision into reality. I look forward to connecting with you. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more amazing content. And hey, while you're here, check out 2024's most devastating knockouts video. I'm sure you'll love it. See you in the next one.